Hi, Paul Spalding here, the Baby Boomers View. This is December 30th, 2024. Boy, a lot of things have been going on. We just had Christmas, had a great time. I had my family up from Southern California and got to do an early Christmas there. And then for Christmas itself, we went up to a dear friend's house in Carson City, Nevada, which is the capital of Nevada. And spent some time with her, and in doing so, we went out and did a little excursion, did some things that we hadn't done before, which is unusual because we had lived in that area for about 30 years, but never seemed to enjoy some of the things that like the tourists. We kind of do tourist stuff now instead of local stuff. Anyway, we went over to Harrah's Car Museum. Never have done that, and it was very interesting. A lot of older cars. I'm talking as far back as the late 1800s. The ones that you crank up to start, and some other cars like with Ghostbusters car and different things. I'm gonna stick uh, some photos that I took on my website, thespaldingteam.com, and put them in my blog. But anyway, I wanted to let you know about that. And yeah, we had a great time. Went over and had a nice Mexican dinner across the street, which was very good. And another day, we went up to the lake, to our old stomping grounds, Incline Village. And there was an old bowling alley there that had been there for many years. Um, Apparently, a few years ago, somebody bought it and refurbished it. And I'll tell you, they served some great food there. I had some poke uh, tacos that were just absolutely fantastic. Big shout out to Kayla, who was the waitress there that convinced us to come in. As when we walked through the door, it was really noisy because the bowling alley was very busy on that day. I think it was the day after Christmas. Not really sure which day it was. I kind of lost track of time when I was there, but it was really noisy, and I have a hard time hearing, and our friend from Carson City has a hard time hearing. But she put us in a little booth that was a little bit quieter than the rest, and we enjoyed a nice lunch. So when we went back, and that was the second day. Incline Village was very nice. It's turned into quite a tourist town these days. Prices are very high there, but we enjoyed it and went and saw one of my wife's Karen's old friends there um, in her beauty shop, Missy. She looked great. Talked to her for a few minutes. Went back down the hill, and on another day, on Christmas, I think it was, we had a nice prime rib dinner and invited a few people over. And one that came over was the mayor of Carson City, believe it or not, Lori Bagwell. And we were able to talk to her and her husband, Jim, who's a retired NHP officer. And then we got to go out and see the Christmas lights in Carson City. And they really did a nice job. Imagine touring the Christmas tree, the Christmas lights in Carson City with the mayor. It's not as exciting as it sounds, but it was quite exciting. Going to the different areas, and she's a delightful person, and her husband's delightful too. And John and his wife were with us. We are our friend's next door neighbor. Christy, that's her name, John and Christy. Anyway, And so we were able to spend 5 days. We went up Monday and came back on Saturday. Um, Traffic was pretty good. Drove up because we have our little doggy Molly, who's a 7.5 pound min pin, with us. And she's a great traveler. She just lays down, goes to sleep while we're driving. Not a peep. Didn't even know she was there until we stopped. She's a great traveler, and so that was our Christmas. And I just know that a lot of things are going to be happening. There's a lot of anticipation for next month. The change of the administration. Try not to get too political here, but we're all expecting a big change. Um, and I think a lot of it is mental, that we'll be so relieved when the administration does change, that things are just going to be exciting. Um, we've had a tough couple of years. I went through a lot of health issues the last couple of years, and with the high cost of living, huge inflation. It's just been quite difficult last couple of years, but we got through it. We will get through it, and hopefully things will move and change rapidly. In the first 6 months or so of 2025. Well, that is about it for right now. I do appreciate anybody that is listening and watching this, because it's a baby boomer's view, and it is 12/30 2024, 12/30 2024, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.